Maybe weak, maybe strong. Although in this case, never that strong. In the closed room, you'll see that North-South have also reached 3 no-trumps, a slightly surprising route because Sylvain, over 3 clubs, chose to make a takeout double rather than bid 3 no-trumps. I guess he was planning to raise spades and bid 3-no over 3 hearts, but it wasn't clear that he had spade length. South, who might have corrected to 4 spades if he'd known his partner had 4, passed 3-no, and it may turn out to be a perfectly fine decision. Most games seem to be making on the hand.
Maybe he would not be too happy if partner would bid 4 hearts after double. For example, if he has some hands like 4 hearts, 5 diamonds, about 9-10 points, it could happen.
Indeed, I hear what you say. When the opponents preempt, you tend to settle for the best result possible and not the best possible result. And when you double with that hand, if partner bids hearts at a level that's inconvenient, you have no way out. So here is a Swedish 1 diamond, in this case with real diamonds. It could be a 4-4-4-1 with a singleton diamond, but in this particular case that's not so. Over the natural heart, 1 spade from east is takeout denying 4 spades. A style that has become more and more popular. The looser the minor suit opening bid, the more need you have of a takeout to get to partner's minor. That's because your club is loose and your diamond is real diamonds. Yeah. If you have a real minor, it's much less necessary. Yeah. Not that you won't sometimes. Is that part of standard Polish these days, Marek, that over a club, a heart, 1 spade is takeout without spade length?
Yes. On a certain level, one spade in the sequence is treated primarily as transfer to 1 no trump. Does not necessarily promise a stopper, but sometimes it's even better to play from the opener's hand, even if East has a stopper in hearts, because if hearts are like Jack 13 wins at West hand opposite King third or Ace third, usually it's better to play from the West hand.
Right. And here, 2 no trumps by West must be artificial, presumably 1 or both minors, or maybe just a good hand.
Maybe the maximum is a good hard stopper.
Oui, l'ouverture d'un carreau est limitée à 16 points et s'il avait dit un sans atout, ça serait 11-13. Donc avec 15 points, il est obligé de faire quelque chose.
Maybe now 3 clubs offer a choice of minors.
If your computer is working, perhaps you could put BBO closed room on so that we know what's happening on. So the final contract will be 3 diamonds. It looks like West found a way to get to 3 diamonds. Remember, his opening bid of 1 diamond denied holding a long diamond suit without a major. With that hand, he would have opened 2 diamonds. So I guess he's shown some kind of extra values unbalanced because he didn't open a 14-16 no trump. So maybe a 3-suiter with 4 diamonds, or perhaps 5 diamonds and 4 of a major was also possible. I'm not sure.
Maybe even singleton diamond and 4-4-4-1.
Right.
Probably. This is the reason why East B tried 3 clubs
Yep.
earlier.
Kiko, can we make sure? Thank you.
This is interesting. It looks like over here you have your two.
Mon Nord a une entame difficile.
Here we didn't, just a moment. What says here is the match. Okay, so the previous match, I think you had the two.
Trèfle a l'air d'être la couleur du mort. Voilà, trèfle.
I hope not to have to do that.
3 no trump, 10 tricks.
So no swing on board 2. We're just starting the closed room auction. Sylvan and Rang are not fast. De Vries and Muller are downright slow, so it's possible that we may overtake the other room by enough of a margin to want to switch.
Yeah. Common practice, 1 no trump opening with 4-4-4-1.
Yeah, the closed room methods, 1 no trump is one of the least lies with the West hand. A one diamond opening bid would be an unbalanced hand. All balanced hands, I think, get opened a no trump pretty much.
Oh, but the danger is when you open 1 no trump with 4-4-4-1 with 4-4 in majors, if partner has something like 8 points with 4 cards in major, he will usually pass. And the game is not out of question sometimes.
The rest of the world plays 4
Yeah.
major going down.
Or making.
So here there will be a swing for sure, we can say, that with 3 no trumps reached in the closed room, on a heart lead, if North leads the 10 or 9 of hearts, I suppose De Clara has a chance. If he leads a low heart, and he has led the 10 of hearts, De Clara
Plays a spade.
De Clara has some sort of chances. On a low heart lead, I think De Clara would not have made more than 8 tricks, but the 10 of hearts lead certainly gives De Clara some reasonable chances. The defenders will have to go passive to try and break him. If they try and set up the hearts, that will give De Clara his 9th trick.
And 10 of hearts, he
Maybe
can
the 10
play a
of
spade. Nah, that's not good enough. North has 2 empties to establish hearts.
No, South backs the 10 of hearts. Trick.
South ducks.
If he is allowed to hold the queen of hearts.
Oh, no, he's not, but
Ducks the 10. Yeah.
that's not going to happen.
So, but the lead is 9 of hearts, 2 higher, so it's not out of, it's not
So this is,
impossible.
the commentators are just discussing 3 no trumps in the closed room where if North leads the 9 or 10 of, the 9 of hearts specifically showing 2 higher honors, South might be able to beat that contract by ducking the first trick. We haven't run deep finesse because that's beneath our dignity.
What if he wins and then plays a spade? Wins the jam. No, he doesn't need that yet. He needs to establish 2 spades.
He's not going to do that.
Think, yeah. Because diamonds will only produce 8.
We can see in Argentina, Australia, in the Bermuda Bowl that they did open a no trump to get to 3-0. They did lead the 10 of hearts and De Clara made it.
Frank put the queen
Donc
of,
West
on the line
cherche
of
la
hearts.
9e levée, en fait, et il vient de la trouver en jouant petit pic de la main, pour rendre la main aux adversaires. Donc, Nord connaît le 4-4-4-1 du déclarant parce qu'il y a eu l'entame trèfle, l'entame où Sud a marqué son compte à l'envers, il montre le compte à l'envers, et a défaussé un trèfle. L'as de trèfle est sec, il n'y a que 4 carreaux, donc la distribution est 4-4-4-1. Il n'y a plus qu'à déterminer les honneurs. Il ne sait pas qui a la dame de cœur. Peut-être le 3 de cœur est une timide préférence.
In the other room, the 9 of hearts lead to the queen and ace. Declarer played the queen of diamonds to the king and ace. And now the question is whether he's going to try and set up a spade winner before clearing the diamonds.
But he can try to take one spade trick, even so it's a problem.
No.
And then and try also some taking one spade trick with combination of throw-in against North.
Yes, that's more likely. Meanwhile, on our main screen, we're watching 3 diamonds, where Declarer needs to establish a spade trick and has made a very good start in that process. In fact, he's already achieved his target when North unblocked the ace of spades.
Yeah, but he doesn't have. Oh, club, that was.
So Declarer has 4 diamond tricks, 3 clubs, a heart and a spade, but the fate of 3 no trumps in the other room is still very much in doubt. In fact, what happened at trick 2 in the other room was that the queen of diamonds went king duck, and it was North who was thinking for a long while, and North eventually exited with a second diamond. So the fate of 3-no is now in Declarer's hands in guessing the spade suit, with a strong indication he should get it right. North's passive defense argues for that, I think. We're going to perhaps switch rooms, Kiko, since the other room is surely going to stay behind the room that we're watching. We'll try and get comparisons for you. And here we're in the middle of 3 no trumps by West, 9 of hearts or 10 of hearts to the queen and ace, queen of diamonds, king, duck, second diamond by North. Declarer's unblocked the ace of clubs, gone to the ace of diamonds, and he has 8 tricks, but he hasn't yet got his 9th trick for sure.
He will get it now. If he cashes the minors.
Declarer's run the 7 of spades,
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's an easier way to build a spade trick.
now he has the entries.
Yeah.
Club and diamond. Play another spade and to finesse spade.
Well, he may squeeze his hand.
Well,
When defenders play it back at club, then he wins it, I guess, pitches a heart and plays a second spade.
It's not so obvious, because if ace of spades in the south hand, pitching a heart is, but in this case probably the contract cannot be made, because he will lose one diamond, two hearts and two spades.
Yeah, I think when North exited with a diamond after winning the king, the ace of spades was very likely to be wrong, because if North had king 10, 9, 5th of hearts or 4th of hearts and wasn't looking at a whole bunch of high cards, he would have shifted to a spade or a club, trying to get his partner in for a heart through.
So what is he going to do now? A club?
Yes, and he's going to win it at dummy pitching a heart or spade.
Yeah, you play a spade.
He plays spade to the 8 or 10.
Yeah. But I think you need to play another. No, you don't need to play an extra club.
He's got the diamond in.
Yeah.
Still to dummy.
Declarer thinks what to discard from the hand
Right.
to the king of clubs.
If the ace of spades was on his left, he might be able to make his extra trick by pitching a spade at this point. Then if South wins and plays a heart through, the defenders have two spades, two hearts, and no, he needs the ace of spades on his right, because otherwise the defenders have two spades, two hearts, and a
They
diamond.
don't have two hearts.
If the ace of spades was right,
Yeah.
they would have two spades.
Oh, yeah.
While we're waiting, am I right in saying, P.O., that Muller and De Vries might be the European pair with the most world championships between them who's playing in this event? Well, most Bermuda Bowls. Maybe,
Probably.
is there anyone on the Italian team, other than Garozzo, who probably has more than the rest of the field put together?
Thing is, if South puts in the jack of spades on the 7, I think Declarer might.
But De Vries did not play in Chile. Only Miller, Bauke Miller played in Chile.
Right, but Muller and De Vries played in
Welthoven.
Falcon in 2012, and they played the last one, which was an Olympiad, I guess, not a World Championship.
I think I played in as early as in South America.
That was just in Santiago.
Yes,
It was just.
I think they were-
but it was
De Vries was on that team. Sorry, Muller was on
Miller
the team, but
was.
not De Vries.
Only one.
Yeah,
De Vries is
surely.
maybe.
Yeah, but they have played for eternities. The Tarzan system, or the Tarzan system has been around. I think close to 15 years ago.
For 15 years, it doesn't take you back to Santiago.
Shut up.
93.
Shut up.
Oh, they played that back. Long.
So he played spade to the 8.
Yeah. Let's see.
He discussed the heart and played spade.
So Declarer is playing for over tricks now. If Sylvain does not
No.
cash the
No.
king of hearts, can he make an
No,
over
can play
trick?
a
Oh,
club.
the club would give Declarer 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, 1 heart, and 2 spades, right? Very nicely done by De Vries, and a big swing as a result. Let's switch this.
No, to the
The opener.
so now we have both tables.
That's right.
Both in Rome.
Board 4, both sides vulnerable, dealer west. In the other room, it's Van Langveld playing 3 no trumps on a diamond lead. 3 diamond tricks, 5 hearts, and the ace of spades, perhaps.
Or 2 spades.
Or 2 spades, yeah.
If you use it, check. No. No, he doesn't have an entry.
This board is interesting from the point of view of the bidding. If, for here, for notes, it was simple to bid 3 clubs after 2 diamonds, but sometimes 1 spade can be bid with 3 cards, something like 3 spades, 2 hearts, 4 diamonds, and 4 clubs. And if you have completely Yarborough with 3, 2, 4, 4, what is your bid after 2 diamonds?
Well, I play that over 2 diamonds, 2 hearts is a second negative, so it's easy for me.
Yeah,
if I have spades and hearts and a
if you
reasonable
have
hand,
agreement,
And I think you should do that, don't you? If partner shows a really strong hand and you have spades and hearts on this auction, you can always bid 3 hearts. But 2 hearts is, in fact, I would bid 2 hearts with the north hand. Okay, 3 no trumps reached in both rooms, but De Wees can lead the 8 of diamonds rather than a 4th highest diamond.
Donc en salle ouverte, le déclarant a mis le valet de carreau du morse, privant d'une levée de carreau. Donc après longue réflexion, il a mis le valet de carreau. Donc je ne sais pas pourquoi.
A useful agreement to have here is that you can lead second highest even in partner's suit, I guess, because in this room diamonds haven't really been bid.
Donc là, le déclarant est mieux parti.
Yeah, well.
If he cashes hearts and play ace and jack of spades, is kind of throw-in.
Donc on va défiler les cœurs, évidemment. Et essayer de lire les mains adverses. On sait déjà sûrement que les carreaux sont 4-4.
In the closed room, as we said, a low diamond led, and declarer therefore has an entry to dummy when he puts the king up at the first trick. In this room, where the 8 of diamonds is led, East played low, declarer scored his 9, but the jack of diamonds is not an entry. So had hearts not broken, the south in the closed room would have been much better placed. As it is, it may be only a question of over tricks or not.
I wonder if 8 could be from 3. That's what I'm saying. If it could be from 3 guys.
You might need second highest from 3 and low from 10 8.
Donc le Ouest a défaussé le 9 de pique, ce qui devrait être un refus préférentiel, et Est doit savoir que le 10 de carreau est chez son partenaire. Enfin non, ou qu'il a pas. Non, c'est dans l'autre salle. Pardon.
I guess Reese doesn't throw another card, does he? He's not sure about the diamonds. That's what I'm trying to imply. They didn't catch the heart. Silly sod.
In the closed room, 3-0 made 9 tricks.
Now he's in trouble. Is he not? Jack wins and they play another diamond.
He's got 5 hearts, 3 diamonds and 1 spade.
And that's right.
No, but West played the 9 of spades, so
Oh, okay.
he had to play something after Jack of clubs.
What are we playing now? The 10 or the queen? I think he plays the queen, doesn't it?
Okay, so it's West on lead. It's just won the Jack of clubs.
Nine of spades was a discard on the
It was the discard. Sorry. And 8 of hearts also.
He doesn't know that. Oh, yeah. Okay, another diamond. And now a heart.
Again, this is just playing for over tricks at this point.
But we'll see if declarer will cash ace of spades or not, if he's a chicken or not.
East must discard.
Ace must discard.
I think declarer may play Queen of diamonds followed by Ace and Jack of spades and get
Yeah.
a club trick in the ending for an over trick.
Yeah.
Well done. Sweden's first imp.
In spite of that early diamond trick.
Board 5, north-south vulnerable dealer north. You can see that in the other room. The final contract is 4 spades. Declarer has 5 spades, 3 hearts, and a diamond, and it appears that he can build an extra trick in diamonds without risk
So
for 10.
let's see how the results are going. Fernando, can you say something to us about the results of the matches and all the events?
Well, in the Bermuda Bowl, the Netherlands are winning 10 imps in 3 boards. Argentina is losing 11. Germany have a very good results. In 4 boards, they are winning 15 imps. And France winning 10 imps against Guadalupe in 3 boards. In the Venice Cup, in the Venice Cup,
There is nobody's cup yet. Here it is.
okay, here. Indonesia are winning 18 imps against Italy. It's not a very good result for you, Alberto. Netherlands in 3 boards are winning 16 imps against Argentina. New Zealand are winning 10 imps against Russia.
And also England is crushing Australia completely.
And Brazil are winning 7 imps against Jordania. In the top of the position, the Netherlands have 54 points, second England with 48. It's very distance against the other. In the Senior Dorsey Trophy, the Austria are winning 16 innings against Sweden, Italy are winning 10 innings, and France, the favorite, are winning 13 innings against Turkey.
In fact, they are leading the ranking.
Okay, can you tell us about the MotoGP today?
Well, it was a really tough race, but actually Dovizioso won over Marquez, and he arrived first, and Pedrosa was the third. So now also, like, there is a tie between the one building the bikes, because like Yamaha has the exactly same point of Honda, so it's a very tight thing. The only disappointing thing for us, because we are Italian, of course, is that Valentino Rossi just came 7th. So what do you think about it, Alberto? Why is it?
Well, I think that his time is gone. I mean, Valentino Rossi is still a very good driver, but not anymore. Like, he's not anymore competitive at this level. So I think that another era, like for Usain Bolt, could finish with this year.
But it's a pity, because he was like there. So
it's a pity, but now it's a couple of years that he never get to the point. So
you think it's for Marquez this year?
I think it's Marquez. What do you think, Fernando?
I want to ask you the comparison eras with Garoso, with Benito. Benito is ready to play this tournament or not, in your opinion?
In my opinion, he is ready, because he has a very good health. I mean, he is not a man of 90 years. Physically and mentally, he's a man like 65 years or something like this. I don't know if, as I hope, Italy can pass the qualification, go to the knockouts. 15 days of this kind of matches could
Playing in four
could be too much for him. But I don't really know. He's a Superman, so I don't know what to say. But I hope we'll have a great success.
So let's go back to our Supermans in the match between Sweden and Netherlands.
In this match, I think these 10 points could be really very important, because Netherlands is showing that as Fernando said, is really a strong and compact team.
Yeah. Let's go and see what's going on in the VuGraph.
See you later.
Bon.
King, Queen of Diamonds is also good.
No, but if diamonds is a short you try, you can even find the hand contract if partner has 4 or 5 of them.
That's also true. You could imagine 6 hearts as being the only slam that would make on this hand. It's not that
Let's say,
far removed from it.
yeah.
It's actually rather has King, Queen, 4th of hearts and the Queen of clubs. That might well fully be up to you.
I mean, the main advantage is to say, I have a singleton, are you interested in finding out?
Yeah.
You can do that or not do it with your game without asking. And I also use 1, 2, 3 as a...
Donc il faut les gagner maintenant, il y a 3 trèfles à perdre et peut-être un cœur.
Where I don't want to show anything. Yeah. And guess which one of those 3
Alors en
to
principe,
use
on joue 2 tours d'atout et les cœurs pour couper le 4e au mort. Maintenant,
Michel, are you not supposed to win the ace of hearts, draw trumps, unblock diamonds and cross to a heart to run the Queen of Diamonds?
Yes, you're right. Okay. Oui. Thank you. Donc effectivement, il suffit de faire l'espace à la dame de carreau et l'adversaire ne peut pas jouer trèfle.
Everybody?
No slams at all.
Wait a minute. 4 diamonds -1, 4 spades -1.
Yeah, we have a couple of tables
From
who did not
South
make
Hand,
four
no.
spades with the north-south cards. We will be prepared to name the declarers unless the usual bribe is paid to us in cash only, please, and under our door.
This was the way of play I recommended. Two times and third had rough and queen of clubs.
Yeah. It's really interesting. I mean, fine. Enter a heart around the diamond.
I hope declarer cashed the ace of diamonds
USA
before.
2 in Bermuda Bowl is down in 6 spades.
Really?
Okay, so Sylvain did unblock diamonds,
6, yes.
cross to the heart, and make the approved play in diamonds. That's guaranteeing his 10 tricks with the ace of clubs wrong. 10 tricks looks to be the limit unless
But
East is very generous on defense.
Down in 4.
Yeah.
So Egypt and New Zealand women, the only ones who went down in 4.
And USA 1 in the women also played the slam down 1.
Yeah, slam, I understand.
Yeah, but to beat slam is only
Actually 4 minus 2.
4 minus 2.
Maybe a Trump promotion.
Well,
From the south hand.
Okay, so Netherlands get that one in back in over tricks. On board 6, where East is the dealer and East-West vulnerable. Up Mark Nystrom playing in 2 no trumps from the East seat on a diamond lead. With the club honours wrong, defenders can certainly get 2 clubs and 2 diamonds. If they shift to hearts early, I don't think they can beat 3-no, 2-no.
so what if you get the heart back? And they're nice enough to play an honor. Are you playing a club? Okay, so I win and I play back a diamond and I get another heart. Through the 10. You get a diamond and 2 hearts and 3 spades. 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah. I think if you manage to lead a diamond to north and he switches to a high heart and you win that, now you go for clubs. You play ace, another one north will win, play back a diamond to the ace, and then a heart will kill you. I suppose to make it you need to, after the heart you need to enter dummy with a spade and play a high club through king jack third, run the queen or the 10. I suppose.
But I'm not sure if you noticed 1 spade overcall.
Yes, so that might influence declarer's line, but again, just for the record, we rate to have a swing here because Bauke Muller is playing 3 no trumps, whereas Upmark is struggling in 2. And you could certainly imagine South leading a heart on this auction with no entry, trying to pick up partner's 5-card heart suit. That would work well, I guess.
Donc Ouest a dû annoncer une main de 10-11 points avec 4 piques et 5-6 trèfles. Est a décidé de jouer 300 atouts. Et Sud a une entame difficile. Voilà.
South has led the 7 of diamonds, third and lowest. So I suppose Sylvain might win the king of diamonds and shift to the queen of hearts, seeing that dummy. If he continues diamonds, he might let 3 no trumps through.
I think he lets it through automatically, because declarer has, however he guesses the diamonds, he has 3 spades and 2 hearts and at least 2 diamonds. Oh, that's only 8, is it? So he has to guess the diamond back. No. Heart back beats it.
I think what Pio was saying, that a heart back does beat it at trick 2, but if you continue with the diamond, the declarer may have to guess the hand to mate. But the 7 of diamonds playing third and lowest should make the count in the diamond suit clear to north. In the closed room, Sweden did make 9 tricks in 3-0 on a slight misdefense, but we haven't got past the first trick yet. Muller has to decide what to discard from dummy, and it's a difficult decision for anybody, but especially for Bauke Muller, because all decisions are difficult for Bauke Muller.
Oh, diamond back. Not so good. Actually, terribly bad.
No, but maybe if he will switch to the hearts now, so declarer has to guess the club.
But to switch to heart now means that you're playing partner to be in.
Yeah, sure.
He's not just an idiot, but a real idiot. So Sylvain's heart return is certainly wrong in practice. It looks wrong in theory, and I don't see how Rang can play a heart now, because for him to play a heart, he's playing his partner to have misdefended. So it looks like Rang decided to play his partner to have defended correctly and played a third diamond, and now declarer can win that and simply knock out the club honors, and he has 9 tricks.
Yeah. The main swing is from the system, that 1 diamond opening didn't show diamonds, because we can see on the scores from the other tables that usually 3-0 trumps were 3 down after hard lead. Here, if one diamond would be natural, then hard lead would be absolutely obvious.
Some would say that really both defenders had good chances to beat this, and it's not so much that Sweden deserved the 10 imps, but that Netherlands deserved the 10 imps, but Sweden did have chances from both defenders, and I think it was much clearer from North's perspective to shift to a heart than it was for South to play his partner to have missed the obvious shift. Anyway, on to board 7. Both sides vulnerable, dealer South, 4 hearts, the contract in the other room.
Actually, South might have had 6 diamonds. Why not? He has 5 spades and 6 diamonds. Why is that not possible? Declare has 3.
In the closed room, one spade overcall made that East was not tempted to make any try, but I think that without overcall, East can think about the slam.
Yeah, the auction's being shown as north-south on the screen, but it's actually east-west, of course.
Bon, là encore, Est se pose la question du Chelem avec ses 17 points, le fit 9e, Dame de carreau dans l'ouverture.
Muller and DeVace play 15-17, no trump here, so West is suggesting 11 to 14 with 4 hearts. Maybe 2 spades is a shape relay or the like, or range and shape inquiry. West has promised 4 hearts for the raise from 1 to 2, I believe.
Really round jump to 4 hearts with that.
Slam try, yeah.
Must have been.
We're guessing 2 spades must have been a slam try because West's jump to 4 hearts meant that East passed as fast as he was capable of it, which, as we all know, is not terribly.
Sweden has won the World Bridge Games, Olympiad. Sweden never won the Olympiad, I think.
The what?
2012 was the year they won the Olympiad, wasn't
Sweden? Sweden? No.
I don't think.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think we won the
it? Beat
Olympiad.
Holland in 2012, wasn't that the Olympiad?
No, that was in Lille. If 12 was in Lille.
Ah, yes,
That was-
yes,
that was
yes,
the
sure.
silly American World Championship. The one I don't know how they can call that World Championship.
You're talking the Rosenborg
The Rosenborg.
one in 2010.
Okay, but I don't think.
2012 was the Olympiad.
Um,
Trust me, I'm a doctor. Okay, both rooms playing 4 hearts. In the closed room, South led a club, as here, and declarer simply drew trumps, roughed a club, gave up a diamond and 2 spades. I suppose there are plays for the over trick. Might be able to end play South in
Oh, yeah.
spades given the spade spots, but 10 tricks looks normal enough.
Donc il va essayer l'as de carreau troisième en or, ce qui est le cas. Il va pouvoir affranchir un carreau. Il a gardé l'as de trèfle pour ça.
Don't you think it's careless play? I think you have a... Oh no, they're 3-1 trumps. Right. One team missed game.
One team missed.
Yeah, Australia played in...
One South Africa also. One
Sorry, that's...
one heart.
No, it's Australia.
Oh, sorry. So Germany. In Bermuda. In Bermuda Bowl in Germany against somebody.
Germany also, I say. Because it's... They look like North Australia.
We have to give the Dutch team in the women's tournament credit.
Sorry, yes.
They have managed to accumulate 42 imps so far on this really rather dull set against Argentina after 8 deals. And obviously a good set of hands for the Dutch team in the Open Series too.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay. No swing. Still the Dutch by 20 after, sorry, Dutch by 21 after 7 deals.
Seems impossible to stop in one heart.
Oh, yes. These things happen. It could just be that they filled it in wrong, that's just as likely as anything. Okay, so in the closed room, East-West for Sweden are declaring 3 clubs on the lead of the 10 of trumps.
It's nice.
West opened a diamond, natural-ish, in the closed room. He couldn't open 2 diamonds because that denies a 4-card major. And in fact, West bid freely a second time and put his dummy down in 3 clubs. De Vries has also opened the West hand. It must have more to recommend it than you or I can see, P.R. Marek. It doesn't look like such an automatic opening bid. We'll check with Michel as to whether he would open the West hand. If he says yes, then we'll accept it as a standard opening bid. 2 diamonds may be natural and weak we could live with.
Both tables open, yeah. However, no trump double by East.
Voilà, les ouvertures faibles, surtout en première position, sont de rigueur dans ce championnat et dans le bridge moderne. Donc dès qu'on a de la distribution, en première position, on part à l'offensive. Et peut-être en seconde aussi, mais...
I think it's the first day of championships, so all players are hungry of play. Maybe in the ending they could pass because they would like to survive the board as quickly as possible.
Can you make 3 no trumps on the north-south cards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I think that
Easily.
East responded 3 clubs and South bid 3 diamonds as a transfer to hearts, maybe guaranteeing at least a reasonable hand, in which case I suppose North might bid 3 no trumps.
But I think the 3 clubs was some kind of invitational with some distribution, and look, the opening 1-0 trump overcall, and everybody has invitational bits. I think it's about 60 honor count points in this board. Maybe 50, not 60, but...
It's only at Maxroth's table that there are 60 points in the board.
Donc l'enchère de 3 carreaux qui a l'air d'être un Texas ne doit pas être faite avec rien du tout. Donc je pense que Nord va dire 300 atouts.
The Polish seniors did make 3 no trumps here.
Et telles que sont les cartes, ça a l'air de pouvoir se faire.
This is an interesting 3 diamond bit. Double. Now South may well be 3 no trumps. Might he not?
Yeah, if it's a question if he believes, if he trusts the partner or the opponents more. It's a question.
Well, his partner said 3 diamonds. Is that diamonds and then double? I don't think so.
No, 3 diamonds is hearts for sure.
Is it for sure?
Maybe not for sure.
Well, that's what I mean. 3 spades, the idiot.
Maybe.
He thinks it's both majors.
Ah, so it looks like North-South are having an accident that North thought his partner had both majors as opposed to just hearts, so they're settling in a 4-3 spade fit, whereas in the other room, East-West attempted their 7-card club fit. So on a diamond lead against 3 spades, the defenders have a diamond and a rough, and
2 spades.
well, yes, it's even possible West might win the diamond and shift to a club.
Yes, they can also manage a club trick or club rough.
Or he wins the ace and plays club back.
Yes, that's more likely.
Yeah.
Maybe West would be worried to declare a head ace 4 to spades, and the diamond rough would get away if you don't play back the major.
Yes. Now it's obvious that partner led a singlet on.
Yes, but you might still think about whether it's right to play a club.
Well, you have 4 trumps.
Yeah, so you know partner rates to have a singleton or a doubleton
Yeah.
spade. If you don't give partner the rough, declare may play ace and another spade and your spade trump comes.
Well,
Your rough goes. Well done by West to shift to a diamond. I guess declarer can't really do much except play on trumps.
Shift to clubs.
Yeah, club shift at trick 2 was very good for the defense.
okay. We're going to play spade. Nine, the idiot plays. Okay. Means losing and not an extra spade tree. What?
East gets a rough with the jack of spades,
Yeah.
and West gets the rough in clubs.
Yeah, that's right. But it doesn't even need the rough.
Might get it back in club rough with the queen of spades. Over.
Yeah. That's not good enough anyway.
The best news for Sweden on this hand is that both sides are non-vulnerable, but you have to look very hard to find any sort of good news.
Oh, he took, no, he roughed and overroughed, yes. And now another one.
So apart from that, Mrs. Lincoln, how did you enjoy the play?
They didn't need 7 spades.
Defenders have 6 tricks in, and I think declarer has the rest. Cheap at the price, just 5 imps.
Not so sure how I would have taken 3 diamonds. It's both majors. No. Why? Why can it be both majors?
With both majors, he should
Double 3 clubs after this suit you
take out, yeah, sure.
What do you mean, sure?
Natural invitational beat. If you have penalty double, it's better to pass and double through. No.
No, we have bit 3.
In the closed room, the Dutch north-south playing 3 no trumps on a natural sequence on a spade lead. Defenders leading a spade, declarer can knock out the 2 club tricks for the defense, and I think is a tempo ahead. If the defenders duck a club, maybe declarer can shift to hearts to make his contract. It does look as if 9 or 10 tricks are being made by everybody in game one way or another. Looks like the Chinese Open team managed to go down in 3-0.
Well done.
The Swedes perhaps playing transfers here.
Yeah.
Club showing balanced minimum. A diamond is a transfer. And over 1 heart, it looks like 3 hearts might be a choice of games with 5 hearts. And my guess is, as East on this auction, that you would lead a club, since your best chance to get tricks appears to be ace-king of clubs and a ruff. Partner can't come in over a diamond. You need something very good to happen, and the most likely very good thing is to set up the clubs or get a ruff.
Spade 7 lead. Maybe you don't have the entries.
Well, if they duck a club, you shift to hearts. Don't you? 3 spades,
on
1 club.
On a spade lead.
Yeah, win it and play a club. And they must duck it. And now you play hearts. So we think in 3 no trumps, if you win the king of spades at trick 1 and play a club to the jack, West has to duck it, otherwise the club's set up. And now as declarer, you switch your attention to hearts, going for 3 spades, 4 hearts, a club and a diamond.
Why can you not play 3 rounds for hearts?
In what country?
In Spain, no. Win the spade, play heart, heart, heart. What happens then? Suppose you do that. Careless.
Il y a 3 levées à perdre.
I have to win that.
Il a joué quoi à tout?
Clara carefully unblocking the 9 of hearts in case there's ace-10 fourth of hearts on side.
Défausser les carreaux sur les piques, ça ne résout pas le problème. Je crois qu'il est obligé de faire l'impasse à carreaux.
The interesting thing is they cannot back two outs. So another spade. It's impossible to go down. It's Taipei.
This set is not too exciting. Not too much fireworks in this set.
Okay, play is over, 10 tricks. In the other room, they're still playing 3 no trumps, so they've actually overtaken us. All those comments about Bauke Muller will have to be withdrawn. An apology is on its way to him. So what do we have here? East-west with a big club fit. I suppose they can make 11 tricks in clubs. North-south in spades have not that many losers, but the trouble is to get to dummy to take a trump finesse wouldn't be so easy. We don't see a single 5 club contract on the screens.
Six clubs double, down 1.
So here, a natural heart opening. I think no trump response. Is that a relay or is that spades?
Oh, spades, oui.
So they play 1 no trump is 4 or more spades, non-forcing. 1 spade is again forcing relay. So North has bid a natural 2 spades over a natural 1 spade. And South has a pretty good hand. Is he worth more than 3 spades? He might
Well,
be.
maybe 2 no.
Yeah, 2-0 or 3 hearts, depending on
3
whether they
hearts.
play 2-0 as a raise on this auction, as opposed to natural. Very hard for East-West to get to clubs.
It is in the interesting position what should be double of 2 spades in this sequence. I think the best use is takeout. Here, because usually if North overcalls after natural 1 spade in the opponent's suits, it's improbably to keep the natural meaning of
3
the
club
double.
spades, yeah. I hear what you say.
It's normally the case here that the bid should show what you hold. So here it's clear that it's a takeout. Some other time it might not be.
I believe we all play that particular system. We just don't necessarily tell our partners. Okay, 4 spades, the final contract on a low heart lead. Might declare go up with the ace and take an immediate spade finesse. If he doesn't do that, he's going to lose quite a lot of tricks.
Yes, but the question is if East can be so clever to underlead the king and queen of hearts after this bidding.
No. Oh no.
Big trouble not only in Little China but in Sweden as well. Defenders now have 2 diamonds, a club, and as many heart roughs as they can manage. I think North paid East a compliment that East will appreciate, that he could have underled the king, queen of hearts, but in the real world, we don't do things like that.
Well, Müller doesn't know that that was a singleton king. In fact, he should have a problem imagining that. Because who would run it with 3 to the 10?
Bon,
And the 7 of diamonds, is that the next highest? Or should I keep diamonds open by playing the 10 if declare has the queen, the king?
voilà, West a posé un gros problème à son partenaire, puisqu'il a 2, peut-être s'il ne sait pas qui a le roi de carreau, il va mettre le 10, ce qui file le contrat.
No, but I think that East will take the ace because he can count the declarer tricks in case if queen would take
Can he?
king of clubs, queen of diamonds, about 6 spades and 2 hearts.
Well, you don't know how many. Better cover that, yes, but still. You cannot escape the spade loser now. Of course, it still depends. Play a club now and East continues a diamond. Maybe West could have played a clearer club on this one. Show that he had 5. Just maybe. Here comes the heart.
Or queen to show that he has queen
Yes.
jack. No fireworks also in the next one.
Okay. That's going to be a 2-heart bid or something?
1 heart, no.
No, by
overcall.
north.
Yeah. Or 1 spade transfer. It
Yeah.
depends. Yeah.
And, he has it he will have difficulty showing that long club suit, I think.
Clubs do not matter. He wants to find the simpler road to 3-no trumps in case if partner has the stopper.
Now, how do you show your clubs?
3 piques.
by 3 spades. So I think he will double to show that he has game-going strengths.
Really? And what suits do you have? I believe a 2-heart bid would have shown clubs.
I've seen one contract of 7 clubs doubled in Venice Cup. Yeah, in Brazil against Jordan. Maybe it was a problem if the response to key cards was 0 or 3 aces.
So let's see, you make 1, 2, 3, you make 3 clubs, so 4 clubs is the best contract. The par contract, because East-West, I think, make 3 hearts.
So 4 clubs doubled is a par contract.
Which one? Yeah,
4 clubs doubled.
Yeah. But I'm to stop in 4 clubs.
I think with 13 points he will press to the game.
Yeah, but how? Is it going to be 5 clubs now?
But I don't think that 4 clubs should be forcing now. So he will not be satisfied with mere 4 clubs.
Well, you know, even if you have an opening hand, doesn't mean you can make 11 tricks. If 4 clubs is non-forcing, I think that's a good thing.
It's not the question if you can make. The main problem is that you have to bid it.
The principle, you mean? You have an opening hand, you must be in game? Yeah.
Maybe 2 hard losers should stop him from forcing to game, but I think he will double and pass after 3-no trumps.
If he doubles,
This is
I
my
think
bet.
South has no reason to bid anything.
No, so 3 spades.
Other than the fact that 3 hearts makes. 3 spades, I think that shows in their methods, shows spades as well.
3 spades is...
I think if you have a longer, I'm not sure.
But if he would have 3 spades and 2 hearts, I think 3 spades could be 3 card spades.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was treated this way.
Yes. That's what I
So
think.
now he rescued
Now-
to 5 clubs.
No. Oh, there we are. I'm not sure they have been on the best foot together.
On the other table, 2 spades probably was showing clubs.
Yeah.
Transfer to clubs. With weak hand and with clubs, probably he would beat 1 spade, which would be transferred to no trumps, or showing weak hands with a club longer, with a club suit.
Now here comes 3 hearts, I think. Ask for a stopper. We saved 1.
Yes.
Only going 1 down.
And instead of 1 down in 5 clubs, there will be probably more down in 3 no trumps.
We'll see. Maybe West leads.
Club.
Yeah.
Club is
or
not
spade.
spade.
Bon, l'entame l'as de cœur est assez normale parce que l'adversaire a soigneusement évité de dire 300 atouts et le partenaire a soutenu.
In this board we see that 1 down good bridge works.
There, at this way.
Against 3 no trumps, ace of hearts was led. Nistrom led the ace of hearts.
Alors,
Still a plus.
Yes, ace of hearts and queen of hearts, so it will be 5 hearts tricks and 2 aces. So
Yeah.
some imps for Sweden. 6. No, 3 down it will be. So 3 imps.
Is it first in?
No, it's the old team, now 3 imps.
Yeah.
So in the previous board, Sweden got 3 imps. Yes, here against 2 spades, Miller had a very inconvenient hand to lead. Anyway, Jack of trumps is an interesting choice.
What did he lead?
Jack of spades.
Led, oh, Jesus. I wouldn't dream of that.
But it was not.
Yes.
Any lead could be wrong.
Yeah, but spade jack is...
Oh, Jack spade. We'll see what will be the lead on the other table. The bidding was the same.
Duck, the diamond, queen. Okay. Mm-hmm.
We will be able to compare what are the first leads in very difficult positions, because on the second table the bidding was exactly the same.
I'm surprised he bid 2 hearts. I think...
No, I think that 2 hearts is justified, because if partner makes some super accept with 4 cards in spades, you will beat the game surely. You have.
I think this is an invitational hand.
No. Only if partner has maximum with 4 cards.
Still.
No. I think in this case, I think you would like to be in the game. If partner has something like 16 points for 4-4-3-2. On the other table, the lead was also Jack of spades. So if two experts make the same play, it's usually the correct one.
Could still be wrong. Yeah. Now, what does he play? Small die or a club? A club. Would you win with the 10? He plays a 9 of spades. Would you play the queen or the 10? You know that partner will know that you have the other one.
Yeah.
So would you play the 10 or the queen?
It's a question what to show, clubs or hearts.
Yes. I think I would
I think
play the 9.
Ace is ace, queen.
And you know that partner has a diamond ace. Yeah. I think you should play a club back anyway. Maybe you should catch the spade before that. You don't want to be thrown in if you declare has a club king and roughs a club, then it's not a spade. Yes, that's correct.
So the boards are not too exciting. We can check what happens after first day. I've seen that in Venice Cup, Netherlands had 60 victory points.
60?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Netherlands also leads in Bermuda Bowl after day 1. I don't know if the scores will stand.
What's
What? Three pages. I don't know.
What?
I don't know what's the problem.
no? Tell us. Come and tell us.
That the Netherlands are leading the rank with like the perfect results. They got 20, 20, and 20. They couldn't wish for more.
No, because they show
Instead,
only
and
part,
England is following
part
them,
of the
but
table.
still they have a lot of points between each other. Even if England is doing a great job, but what can you do with such a great Netherlands team? What is really strange, I have to say, guys, that what's going on with USA? They are not doing so well. We were expecting them to be one of the favorites, and well, there are still a lot of matches ahead, but for the moment they're not doing a great job. What do you think?
Well, it's really impressive this because it never happened that two USA teams
It's incredible.
in any category were so bad placed. I don't really know what happened to them. They are good players, all in both teams.
I think that today is the first day. I think that they will improve his performance during the tournament.
Do you think the jet lag might have something to do
Maybe.
Maybe.
They have 6 or 7 hours.
Yeah.
But let's not forget that we are talking after 3 matches out of 21.
Yeah, sure.
So it's it's not so well. Of course, something like Netherlands did. I never saw that. Not even Italy, or Open Italy in the best period, they never made 20-20-20. Never happened. No.
What's about the guys?
Well, also in the guys, as we can see,
Netherlands is in front.
Netherlands is in front, and this result that they are doing having now against Sweden is 43-4. What is really very impressive result. It's not like for the women. I mean, there are more than 8 teams in about 10 victory points now. But Netherlands shows, as Fernando says the truth. I always says the wrong thing.
But your team, USA 1, is in second.
Is in second. But Netherlands is really strong. Is really doing very well. Bangladesh winning against Italy.
Is in fourth.
Is in 4th position.
Surprise.
Is a surprise.
Well, they are making a good job. They was playing in the Montecatini European Open Championship. So this is the result. When you make a very good job, you have results.
Do you know any of the Bangladesh player, Carlotta?
Well, I don't know the names, but I know all of them because when I'm working at the hospitality, they are coming to us, and I have to say they're always really polite and always saying hi to everybody. It's like really nice to have to do with them because they are always coming to us and cheering for us. So
Toronto
it's really,
team.
Yeah, but they're really wonderful. So what's going on with the senior? You know?
Well, France, as we thought, France is 5 points ahead of Australia, and
No,
it's no, it's not easy.
almost tie.
Almost tied. France, Australia, and
And
USA too. Then 5 points for the 4th position, and Italy is running up very well. Now, yes, this is the situation. I think that not big surprise. I don't see. Maybe do you see something strange?
No, Israel now improve his performance is in 8, so only Turkey is a team that can make us surprise. The rest is normally.
So I want to ask you something. It's one of the first time that we don't have a Israeli Open team in the championship. That's quite weird because they used to qualify a lot. What do you think is it about? What happened to the team and what?
Well, we miss 2 teams because Poland
Yeah, well,
didn't qualify in the last European trial. So nowadays the distance between the teams is very short. It's not like the past when Italy, for example, won every tournament. No, nowadays the distance is very, very short.
Yeah, I agree completely with you. But don't you think that Israel, for the open teams, the thing that happens to Schwarz and Fischer could have affected their play? I mean, not of that couple, but generally in Israel.
Well, maybe we can invite one Israeli player and ask the same question tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, just to make everybody knows what we are talking about, Schwarz and Fischer were two Israeli players. They played together and they was disqualified for cheating. So maybe that this in a small country like Israel is not like in a big country. Maybe it could influence a lot.
Maybe.
Knowing them quite well, because they are my friends, I have to say that most of the players are really nice people and they are a nice team, and they are very good players, and like Alon and his partner are doing very well also in the transnational and in the national, so they're
Eldad.
Yeah, Eldad as well, he's a great player, but I was just wondering, maybe the same, but
we were not saying that the other are strange. Let's call them strange.
No,
we only said that they may
Israel
play.
have a lot of very good players.
Yes, but they may play with some fear of what could happen. Maybe psychologically. I am just imagine this.
Israel is a country that have a plan to develop bridge.
Yes.
I think that
Yes.
the name is the new generation.
yeah.
And Mr. Gilad Ophir is in charge. So
Yeah, but
They
you can
have-
see it in the youth championship, like the Israeli kids and youngsters and juniors, they are like amazing teams and they have a lot of players playing, so they are very, very
in
good
kids
school. But
category
Yeah.
last year they won.
yeah, they have a very good school. I was just wondering why the open team didn't qualify last year, that's all, but yeah. It was like very strange, like Poland, like you said, it was like amazing that they didn't qualify. It was like crazy for me. So
Well,
Okay.
I think that's all.
We said
Try to
goodbye.
embrace Carlotta, but
Don't forget
my
to send
age, I
your
can do that.
questions.
Oh, yes, we are very interested in your questions.
The first three questions that we received, we can answer with the name of the people that sent us.
And we can answer ourselves or call somebody
Yes.
who can answer much better than
Okay.
the three of us. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
see you later. Bye bye.
For now, I don't know what is it, but probably.
Three. I got three aces.
Yes, and then the response is 5 diamonds.
0 or 3.
And 6 spades. Maybe he will convert it into 6 now. He has some extras, I think, in view of bidding.
He has quite a few actually.
No, but he passed.
And here? There is Netherlands match. Suddenly it appeared.
No, because he exchanged it. Look now.
Oh, he has.
He added some lines.
Yeah. You got your Netherlands.
Netherlands against Jordan. But the match is over. No, Netherlands against Argentina.
No.
Jordan, yeah.
So here, do we have a game or not?
4 spades.
You have 4 spades.
Yeah.
Some people
1 diamond, 2 clubs overcall, 2 hearts probably not forcing. No. Now South has decision.
4 hearts were made. wonder how.
But if the defense will manage a spade rough, you have to play for the singlet and ace of hearts. So it's 4 hearts is difficult.
3 no trumps. 1, 2. Yeah. You don't make that.
Will be one imp for Netherlands because ace of hearts was cashed against 6 spades.
Everybody made 4 hearts. No. Not Australia. And not US too. And it is.
But if you lead the king of diamonds, so situation is
Yeah.
helpless.
What? West just wins the heart ace and plays a spade ace, spade rough. And they have a heart tree.
No, but in theory, declarer can play a low heart, so then the rough, low heart from both hands. Then the rough can be made
Yeah.
only with the ace of trumps, but
I don't think
I don't think it's possible.
Donc West n'a pas entamé son singleton pique, il pourra le rejouer après l'as de cœur s'il faut.
But on many tables, 4 hearts was made
Yes, the same.
very often.
Nearly always. There's a diamond king lead, yeah. Here even a spade lead.
No, after spade lead,
Il faut jouer le singleton pique maintenant.
Cannot guess.
maybe the bidding was if West opened 1 diamond and after could beat again with to show the club suit, maybe it can be the clue to after spade rough to play for the singlet on ace of hearts.
Yeah, it's difficult. No, here they beat it.
Because we just wanted to remember you that tomorrow we will be online all the time, so you can follow us on our social media or on our Facebook page and everywhere, because we will follow all the 3 matches, and we will start tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock in the morning with a few toughest teams, and so you better follow us. And what I wanted to remember you is that you can also tag us in pictures on Facebook and Instagram and everything, and we will answer you with comments, and so just follow us and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye.
Au revoir.
Yeah, but then you get diamond lead, and they win the spade ace. And play another
But there
diamond.
is 4 hearts with 4 spades, so maybe it's
No,
there is a
if-
chance to
if
make
you're
a 4
playing
spade.
spades,
Yeah,
and you get a diamond lead,
yeah.
and you play a spade, and they win it.
No, you
And
play a
play
heart.
diamond.
You start from hearts.
Do I always start with hearts?
I think it's you have to rough 1 heart usually. No.
Well, if I don't have it, I don't know. Even if
He-
I start
No,
with a heart, get another diamond.
No, but the beginning was different. Two no trumps opening.
But we're saying if you're playing four spades, say you get a diamond lead, you play a heart, you get another diamond lead.
Yeah, you have. And now you play a spade.
So you get another diamond lead.
Yeah, so now. But now.
Maybe you only get two spades and a heart. Maybe. You still need to ruff a heart.
Yeah, I think it's.
Maybe you don't. Maybe you can cross ruff for a while.
If you will not play the trumps, you will surely. You have to play trumps once.
Yeah. And the Dutch had no problem beating it. They saw. I think they saw the spades, so didn't they? Maybe not.
No, spades were in the hand.
Oh,
The beginning. In the previous board, four hearts is played from south hand after spade lead. So East took the ace and now is sinking. And the return is heart. So now the contract makes. Mark played after ace of spades, play a small heart.
oh, against hearts.
Against four hearts, yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yes, will be another swing for Netherlands in board 14.
They have three heart tricks.
Two.
Why don't they have ace, jack, and king?
Here, sorry, in the previous one.
Oh, the previous one.
The previous one, the contract is four hearts, and he led a singleton spade, ace of spades, and
He
heart
played a
return.
Yeah. Yes.
But
These singleton leads are overrated, I think.
Who is third pair? Bergdahl?
The twins. No, the twins. Grimstead.
Juniors.
As I said to Barry, it's lucky that the twins are sitting out. I wonder what future he could see in a trump return.
Why not spade?
There were 2 million high cards in the other suits.
No, but the bidding was different. The opening was two no trumps.
Yeah. So
Double, three diamonds, four hearts.
Yeah.
And so it's.
And partner leads a spade.
So I don't know.
Why do you think he leads a spade?
When
Because
the king
there's
queen.
3 of them. I mean, how can you not?
I don't know. Maybe because the bidding was shown here. Maybe I think it's.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but
Still.
we'll see. It's a mistake.
Yeah. A diamond, a heart, 2 spades.
Here, East-West luckily stopped in part score with 12 high card points after opening. If Jack of Spades would be in the finesse, 3 no trumps would make.
Yeah. 3 diamonds is 1, 2, 3. Yeah. They should make that.
Oh, but declarer many. Oh.
On the previous.
No. It was a mistake of. I don't know what's happened. Made, but I think that he guessed. Look, there was a spade return,
Okay.
and he played a low heart from both hands. After 2 no trumps open. So on the other table, the declarer guessed the hearts. The lead was a singleton spade, ace of spades, spade rough, with the 10 of hearts, 10 of trumps, and now the club was played, taken with the ace, and the declarer Van Lankfeld played low hearts on both hands, losing only one trump trick to singleton ace. The clue to it was that West opened 2 no trumps on the third hand, which showed both minors, and probably, so it was the only chance, because if East has 4 hearts, ace, 9, 8, he has always two losers in trumps. So very well played by Van Lankfeld. Yeah, it was clue.
Yeah. The interesting thing is, if West had led a high diamond, now, to make your contract, you need to play the same way in hearts. Run a small one to the 10. And I don't think he would. Although he has the same clues. If it's 2 spades and a stiff heart.
Yeah. But in this case, East has 5 hearts, ace. He has no intermediates. They had the ace, 10, 9, 8. So probably he has always 3 hard tricks. Even if East has a doublet on spade and singlet on 8 or 9 of hearts.
Yeah. But yes, you don't have enough hearts to play up to this thing. That's right. What do you make here? You make.
North made overcall with only 4 hearts, but South was not tempted to beat the game.
Un partiel à 7 atouts. Faut la gagner.
Will be the swing for Sweden.
Il y a Sylvet de tête. 7 si on
was
coupe un pic et 8 si on coupe un trèfle mort.
You go down in 3 no.
No, but he has 9 top tricks now after hard lead. In board 15 will be a swing for Sweden, because where I have told that East-West stopped in a part score with 12 points after opening. Nystrom Upmark beat 3 no trumps, and North led his longest suits, which was hard, which was a heart, and now declarer has 9 top tricks, 5 diamonds, 3 hearts, and ace of clubs.
A well-deserved swing.
Oh, game is a good contract here, I think. Depends on the position of the jack of spades.
It's interesting. You cannot beat the spade, apparently. Vrang. Diamond, a heart pass. Wouldn't you be the spade?
Oh, he had a hard fit.
Yeah.
He didn't expect that North overcalled with only 4 card suit, I think.
Demain à 11h, Monaco, USA 2.
So let's see if you can make this. You should. You should.
Yes, he has a club trick. He took 2 diamonds, and he already has.
Did he take 2 diamonds? Right.
No, diamonds were played 3 times.
What's happened with the heart 2?
It's played now.
Now? I thought, okay.
He will be able to rough spade in fact.
Yeah, he needs to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes,
Where's the 8th?
Yes, he should make 2 hearts.
Should he? Where's the 8th?
Queen of clubs. Or rough in hand.
But don't they have a long diamond? Oh, the Queen of clubs is, I see, they established his...
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Doesn't even need the finesse.
On the other table, 1 spade is final contract. We'll see if it is more profitable to play on 5-2 feet or 4-3.
Looks to be the same, doesn't it? You lose a spade and a heart.
Oh,
And
maybe
a
he will be
diamond.
able to establish clubs. Okay. We cannot switch to, or we can switch to a close through.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. So after first day, Netherlands will lead in 2 competitions, in Venice Cup and Bermuda Bowl, and France leads at the moment in Seniors Bowl, in Dorsey Trophy. If he would play 2 spades, would be more simple.
Yeah. But if spades are 4-2, you go down and
Yeah.
2 spades. Not like hearts, where you make even if they're quartered.
Thank you, boys.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
See you. Yeah. It's
Yeah. So, the match is over. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we start at 11, as usual.